Winning feels good, doesn't it, boys? Another day escaping the wrath of James Draws. If you know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Thank God we stay out of the danger zone from that man. One more week, we beat the Arizona Cardinals, just like we did a few weeks ago. Maybe they scored a little bit more. They had a little bit more going on offense, but so did we. We absolutely mollywopped them 31-21. The Seattle Seahawks are just incredible right now. I don't know what's going on. Pass rush is working. Corners are kind of working. Some tackling issues here and there that we had that may have given them some extra plays that could have led to some scoring drives. But still, we get the dub, get quite a few sacks. Kenneth Walker, the greatest fourth quarter running back to ever live. Geno Smith, the greatest quarterback to ever live after he throws a pick six. What an incredible game from us today. Let's take a look at the stats right here. So, first things first, 31-21, Seahawks take a dub, continue to be the top team in the NFC West. What can I say? We're 6-3. The Rams are about to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so they'll be 4-4. Arizona's about to be 3-6. We're 2 games up, I believe. I mean, we're doing pretty good. I think it's 1.5, but still. Let's take a look at the stats. Geno Smith, pretty bad pick six, but I kind of blame that on the play wasn't going to work out anyway. The play was dead. I didn't like some of our play calls earlier on in the game, but, pick six, not a great play. We had a pretty bad drive before that, I believe. He got sacked twice, and then we needed something to come back, and we didn't. But then after that, Geno Smith decided he wanted to become the greatest quarterback to ever live. I think we converted, 7 out of 7, maybe more. Third downs after that, our third down conversion rate went from 3 of 8 to 10 of 18, or 10 of 15. So we started getting the third downs after Geno decided he wanted to throw a pick six. But man, what a game from him with a pick six. Still looks like an incredible stat line. I mean, great completion percentage. He was just playing out of his mind, and he was running. That one play where he kept it on the read option, and he juked instead of sliding, got the first down. That was good. That was awesome. And, Kenneth Walker, of course, the greatest fourth quarter running back to ever live. I believe he has a fourth quarter touchdown in every single game since the Saints. So, the last 5 games, he's had a fourth quarter touchdown. I believe 5 out of his 6 touchdowns are fourth quarter. So, I mean, what can I say? Greatest running back to ever live in the fourth quarter. There are 3 things that are guarantees in life: death, taxes, and Kenneth Walker scoring in the fourth quarter when he starts football games. What an incredible game from him. I mean, the receiving game, it was kind of fun. You had Noah Fant go for a big play on that, naked boot for Geno Smith. We run that play all the time. Naked boot, single tight end coming across. It somehow always works really, really well with Will Dissly, Colby Parkinson, Noah Fant. Anyone can get it. It's awesome. I really enjoy that. I like that play. I don't know why we don't use it more. I mean, we do use it a lot. I think we used it 6 times this game, and it worked almost every single time. But Jason Meyer didn't miss a field goal today. That's a W. Fumbles though, I don't know. Turnovers, we really didn't get much, unfortunately. But when it comes to the sacks, we had 4 sacks today. A lot of tackles for loss. Uchenna Nwosu. I'm trying to learn his name. But Uchenna Nwosu, absolute GOAT. That man came from the Los Angeles Chargers. I remember when we got him, I was like, he's going to be good, but I don't want to mess up his name. I'm trying to learn, man. 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, 3 quarterback hits. I mean, that man was everywhere today. He had one play where Kyler Murray was trying to run, and he was getting blocked by 2 people. He just grabs him by the jersey and just pulls him down. It was absolutely awesome to watch. I mean, Uchenna Nwosu, I believe he has 7 sacks now. I mean, what an incredible pickup that we had. I wish we would have got him on a longer deal because he is playing out of his mind. Shelby Harris had an absolutely incredible sack. Bruce Irvin got his first sack back with the team. Really nice to see. I mean, that's just a really good story. Bruce Irvin doing well. Everyone loves to see it. Tariq Woolen, he got a touchdown scored on him. I kind of blame, Josh Jones. He was just kind of standing there in a zone that nobody was in. I feel like he could have helped on Zach Ertz. That's a pretty big mismatch. But, touchdown given up by Tariq Woolen, pretty much in single coverage, so kind of unfortunate there. Going to mess up with his, passer rating allowed, but still not a bad game from Tariq Woolen whatsoever. Overall, it was just a solid game. Jordan Brooks played pretty good today. I didn't really notice any big errors from Jordan Brooks, which, the past few games you've kind of seen him make some mishaps in coverage, but I didn't really notice anything of that. Kobe Bryant almost had another forced fumble. They took it away from him. The football move kind of rule, kind of wishy-washy. Sometimes it's like he's trying to make a football move, but he punches it out. So, like, you should kind of call that a fumble because he has the ball. He's trying to start making a move, but he hasn't made the move yet, so they call it incomplete. Yeah, kind of a little bit lame. But overall, just a really, really good, really, really fun game to watch. I mean, this was a great game for us. We are now continuing to be first in the NFC West, the best team in the NFC West, baby. Oh, yeah. Did I think it was going to happen? Oh, no. I mean, everyone kind of knows. I mean, I was not a believer. I did say that the Seahawks, 5.5 wins, what Vegas had, over under 5.5 wins on the season. I said I'd bet my life on the over, and it's already hit. We already got 6 wins, boys. So, I mean, my life is safe. I didn't get to bet more than a few bucks because I'm poor, but if I could have, I would have. And 5.5 wins already beat it because we're the greatest team to ever live. But I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised with this team. Geno Smith, I mean, many of you may have seen the video. I was not a Geno Smith truther. I was really just assuming both quarterbacks would be mediocre in the grand scheme of things. So I was like, we might as well go for the younger option. Geno Smith, greatest quarterback to ever live, apparently. Kenneth Walker, when he was picked, I was like kind of iffy on the pick because at the time we still had Chris Carson and Rashad Penny, and we didn't know if Chris Carson was retiring or not. Once Chris Carson retired, it was kind of like, okay, this pick makes sense. Rashad Penny got injured out for the season. Now the pick makes a ton of sense. Kenneth Walker is absolutely incredible. But overall, very, very good game. Geno Smith, once again, keeps his poise. I mean, Geno Smith, I don't think is a guy that's going to bring us back in a game. I still don't think he's going to bring us back in a game. If we're down 17, he's not going to go out and win us the game. I don't think he's a shootout type of quarterback. But by God, can he play? That man, I mean, he came back with poise. Threw a pick six, ugly pick six. Came back, led almost a perfect drive. Almost got intercepted, but Will Dissly made the greatest defensive play an offensive player could ever make. And then he threw a touchdown to Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett, couple great catches today. He got absolutely mollywopped, helmet to helmet on a catch, held onto it, plus got the 15 yards. Really good game from us today. Really enjoyed it. Overall, I mean, you can't really say anything too bad about the game. I mean, Kyler Murray had a couple rushes that you didn't like seeing. He got away from some sacks. We could have had 6 or 7 sacks. We had 4. We could have had more. Kyler Murray kind of ran away, got some yards that he could have maybe not gotten, but overall, we still take a dub. 31-21. We still put the hurt on him. Kenneth Walker, 2 touchdowns. I mean, who would have guessed? Kenneth Walker's the greatest running back to ever live. But overall, really good game. Once again, the rookies do well. Really no issues except for a couple missed tackles from Kobe Bryant and, a couple penalties. I think Charles Cross had a penalty, but other than that, I didn't really notice anything too bad on the offensive line. So our rookies are still doing good. And this is the halfway mark of the season, and we're doing quite well. We get to go next week to Germany, which is basically a home game against the Buccaneers with the quarterback who's getting a divorce, he can't even play. He's getting poo-pooed on by the Rams right now. He's put up 9 points in 4 quarters of football, and we beat a team that put up 21. Hear me out. I think we win next week. I've never been very optimistic about any week because I like to keep my expectations low. I think we go into Germany. I think we take a dub. Then we go into the bye week on a 5-game winning streak. I mean, we're already not dealing with too many injuries. Darrell Taylor had an injury. Marquise Goodwin had an injury. Hopefully they're going to do better. But honestly, other than, the people that are already out for the season, we're not dealing with too many big injuries. Trey Brown might come back soon. I mean, he's healthy. He's just not on the field because he doesn't need to be. We're doing fantastic. Once he can kind of get back into the corner competition, get healthy. Oh my God. I'm genuinely excited for the rest of this season for the Seattle Seahawks, and it's a bit worrying to me. But overall, Great game from the Seahawks. What, 4-game win streak we're on right now? We're doing pretty good. But let me know down below in the comments what you thought about this game. I had a great time watching it. That's really all I want. Winning or losing, if I have a great time watching it, it's all right. And this was a great game, and we win. Overall, the Seahawks have been a great team recently. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. With that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great day.